Getting condensate to drain reliably from indoor units is really important. In this installation, we're lucky in that we can just use gravity to drain the condensate. Gravity is the simplest and really the most reliable method when you do it properly. Because the pitch of condensate lines is so important, John is installing the drain line before running refrigerant lines.
I've got my 3/4 inch PEX tubing here. I'm going to just support that for a moment while I unbundle my condensate drain tube. This is on the bottom right where I want it to be.
Use a rigid or semi-rigid material like Schedule 40 PVC or PEX. Flexible tubing can kink easily, and corrugated tubing is prone to sagging and clogging.
And I want this to drain continuously downward with no dips or traps, and to take the most direct route possible down to a suitable drainage location.
If using PEX, insert the barbed fitting into the pipe and secure it with a crimp ring. If you're using rigid pipe like PVC, make sure to use the proper fittings and adapters.
The refrigerant line sets are going to turn and go to the outdoor unit at the end of the house, but the condensate drain is going to drain down into the gravel beside the deck. And so I'm going to give it the shortest, straightest possible drainage route.
John is drilling a hole in the elbow of the line set cover so condensate can continue straight down when the line set turns.
So that's going to go just like that. I'm going to leave this elbow loose until I've run all my line sets through this area.
If you really need to make horizontal runs, be sure you drop at least 1/4 inch per foot and go steeper if you can. Support the drain line properly, but do not do this. This corrugated tubing was supported every few feet, but the droops trapped water, and the indoor unit eventually started leaking down the inside wall. If codes require that drains be trapped, use a waterless inline trap. If drain lines run through attics or unconditioned areas, insulate the pipe to prevent sweating. Tubing should terminate below the siding, usually just above ground level. Leave a gap of at least a couple inches so tubing doesn't easily get clogged by mulch or spiders. Also, if tubing extends more than a few inches past the line set cover, secure the tubing so it doesn't flop around or get moved. This pipe is secured to the back of the deck framing. Never terminate drainage within the line set covers. Also, don't allow condensate to drain down siding. This can cause stains and even rot in bad cases. If simple gravity drainage is not a possibility, condensate pumps certainly can be used. Dedicated pumps for ductless heads can be wired so the unit won't operate if the pump fails. Before leaving the site, make sure to test the condensate drainage. Pour water in the pan and make sure water comes out where it's supposed to come out. Keep in mind that condensate drainage needs to be checked and maintained annually, so make sure components are accessible for technicians in the future.